Hi, I'm Dr. V. Boykin, former single mom stripper, felon, now two-time author, keynote speaker, and I tell the truth about how to navigate personal and professional challenges. And someone, they tried to get me. Here's the deal. One of the reasons I'm so upfront about the struggles that I've had and the poor choices I've made and the great choices I've made is because people don't always have the privilege of telling the truth about their circumstances. That may be due to shame, blame, guilt, all sorts of things. But I tell the truth. And with that, I still get people sometimes that are like, well, she probably did that because, she was a felon at one time. She's been to prison. Yes, I have. I've also learned a very valuable lesson. Probably a lesson that if you've never actually paid the consequences for your poor choices, you haven't learned, at least not to the extent I have. It makes me want to walk a very straight and narrow path. It makes me very transparent, and it makes me ensure that I ask for clarity. Why do I bring this up, and how does it apply to you? Because many times in the business world and in your personal life, people will learn about something you did that wasn't your shiniest moment. And instead of saying, wow, they must have learned an incredible lesson. In fact, I bet they have some great advice for me. Instead, they're going to try and drudge that up and use that and weaponize it against you, make you fearful that you might be outed. Yeah, well, I already told the truth, so that can't happen. Boo, I'm not afraid. But even more importantly, you shouldn't be either. We are here on this planet to have experiences, and sometimes we touch stoves that are too hot. Sometimes we make poor choices. Sometimes we accept responsibility, we learn, and we grow. So, for all of y'all that have colleagues or coworkers or bosses that try and hold against you lessons you've already learned that they haven't been brave enough to face themselves, don't let them try. Don't let them succeed in dimming your light, in rewriting your narrative. You've learned the hard lesson. You've done your part. They haven't even come close to doing that yet. So their judgment is not wanted. Their pigeonhole is rejected. And their attempt to try and put you into smaller and smaller boxes because of fear, because they'll out you, because they're attaching to a lesson you've already learned, again, better than those that have never admitted and taken responsibility, it doesn't fly. It doesn't pass the sniff test, and I've got a very good nose. So let it go. That's about them, not about you. And if you're a boss doing it, or a company doing it, or a family member doing it, truly, shame on you, like walking down the cobblestone streets with people shouting shame. Don't weaponize people's lessons that they have learned when you haven't been brave enough to face yours or learn yours.